What is going on, guys? Chris here, and I just want to give you a quick OBS tutorial. I know a lot of new streamers who are out there making their way onto Twitch, and the thing is, not that many people have good audio in their streams. So for this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and assume you have a pretty good microphone. One streamer in particular who's actually kind of inspiring me to make this video, and who my brother told me about, has a Blue Snowball, I think, and that's a pretty good microphone. If you have anything like that, a Blue Yeti, AT2020, any of these microphones will do just fine. And so with that out of the way, let's jump into the tutorial. So what I would like you guys to do is when you're in OBS, you're going to want to go over to your mic / auxiliary here in your mixer, and you can see it's moving right now because I'm talking. So make sure that's all set up. I'm not really going to teach you guys how to make sure that your microphone's feeding into OBS. I'm going to assume you already know that. I'm just going to tell you how to make it sound even better. So what we're going to do is click the little cog over here and go to filters. Now, take note of the 3 filters that we're going to be playing with here today: compressor, noise suppression, and a noise gate. I'm going to explain briefly what all 3 of these do. A compressor is basically something that takes your sound waves and compresses it down to a thinner format. So why is that important? For example, when I get really loud on the microphone, the sound wave is going to peak more. It's going to go higher, and it's going to go up, higher, and then down, lower, because sound travels in waves, right? This is like a super easy way of explaining it. I don't want to get like too technical or anything, but basically it compresses the really loud noises that I say into the microphone down softer. So what this does is it's almost like normalizing, if you guys are familiar with that. Basically, when I'm really loud, it's not going to sound as loud. You're still going to be able to understand that I'm screaming, but it's not going to like blow out your eardrums. Everything's going to sound smoother and a little bit tighter together. So when I'm speaking softly, it'll sound closer to my loud volumes. So it actually makes for a much better listening experience. My settings are 10, -18, 6, 60, and 0. I'm not going to get into each one. Ratio, threshold, attack, release, output, gain, all of these you can find in any audio compression tutorial on YouTube. Just type that in, what is audio compression, how does it work on my voice, blah 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 blah. But I would encourage copying my settings here. My microphone is relatively close to my face when I stream, so if that, if yours is pretty close too, if you're also using a Blue Yeti, these are settings that you might want to use as well. So go ahead and maybe copy those and then tweak them a little bit to see what you like. Noise suppression is going to actually do a little bit of work when it when you're talking. It'll be able to distinguish between that and the other noises going on in your room. So this is something that you actually, again, have to play with a little bit. I put mine at -30, and it seems to work pretty well. Without noise suppression, the air condition unit in my room is clearly audible on stream. The fan coming out of my laptop is clearly audible on stream. Not super loud, but you can hear it. When I put on noise suppression, those are really deafened by a good margin. So you can, you hear my voice a lot more clearly as opposed to my voice plus the air condition unit and the fan. So I leave mine on -30. Try it out, mix and match, see where you like it. Again, just like compressor. Last but not least, we're going to want to use noise gate. Here's what noise gate does. It acts as, exactly like it says, a gate, allowing certain noises to pass through into your stream and certain noises get kept out, right? So if I talk, basically you create a threshold. You have a close threshold and an open threshold. When something exceeds that threshold of volume, then it gets allowed onto stream. So for example, if someone maybe claps in the distance of my room or someone opens the door, maybe you won't hear that come through to my stream because it didn't get loud enough to get through the noise gate. But if I talk right next to the microphone, it's clearly loud enough to get through the noise gate. So you do hear that. It's really good with just kind of minimizing, little background noises or things that you don't want to come through onto your stream. So if I like kick something on the floor, or if I I'm fumbling with the sticks on my controller, maybe that that noise won't be loud enough to pass through the noise gate. This is a huge one. People's keyboards and people's analog sticks on their controllers always get through to their stream. You can mitigate this with noise gate. Very important. Likewise, it'll actually cut off things that get too loud. So the way you adjust those levels are your closed threshold and your open threshold. I want you guys to play around with that again on your own. because every stream and every microphone is different depending on how far you are from your microphone, how much background noise you have, and all that type of stuff, and how loud of a person you are. So play around with those levels, okay? Your close threshold is going to be a lower negative value than your open threshold. Attack time, hold time, and release time all have to do with kind of like the fade in and fade out of the noise gate. It's, you know, again, that's something that you can find if you look up a tutorial on noise compression. So guys, that is a really quick way to just kind of explain what exactly it is we're talking about here. I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you're a new streamer, best of luck to you on all of your streams. You know, I hope that this video helped you increase your sound and microphone quality in your streams. In my opinion, audio quality is the #1 factor when I'm looking through streamers that I want to host or I want to watch regularly. I think audio quality makes a huge difference, and it's very, very, very important. So guys, I hope this video really taught you something. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, if you could please just like the video down below, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate it. I'll see you guys out there on Twitch. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.